So we are doing something a little bit different today. Now, this is gonna seem odd at first, but let me explain. So what's going on today and further videos is, or not further videos, this is something I want to test. So please leave your comments down below with feedback, what you want to see like differently, what you want to see. It's kind of weird, okay? So this game, I'm going to be talking to you like this the whole time. Now, you see my webcam is there. That'll stay on the screen. Now, I know you can't see the Cassie and the Ying pick that we're playing today on screen, but so we're going to have to change that. But this is something I want to test because I feel like it's going to be much easier for me to bang out some videos. I'm just going to get into ranked, play a bunch of games, and it's going to be more competitive for me as well. And it's going to be better experience for you because after the game and like rewatching the game is easier for me to commentate and really start noticing things and pointing things out and helping you grow and develop as a player. So I feel like this way is going to help me and help you, but I want to find a good way to do it. So I've thought of a couple ways. One, webcam on during the game, I just play and then I commentate afterwards. Now, what does this do? You can still see my reactions to things in games. I know that's why the people love the webcam. Second option, no webcam while we play, but afterwards I record my webcam while I'm talking right now, so you would see me talking. Now, those are the two ways I thought of. Let me know down in the comments what you think is better, because honestly, I'm really not sure. I want your opinions, and any other way you can think of doing it, let me know. But let's get into this game. Guys, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell as it helps me so much. You guys don't understand how much a simple like or a simple comment does to these videos, helps them, promote them. And about 60% of you watching this video aren't subscribed, so click that sub button, okay? It's, you know, help me help you, you know? I'm going to help you in Paladins. You're going to help me grow, right? That's how it works. Also, check down below in the description for many different links, some ways to support me, so my other social medias, everything. But let's get into this game. So today we are playing Ying. Ying is one of those champions that was not touched heavily when it came to the new patch, but I think she is, based on playing her so far, I've played her about 3 games today, and I'm really starting to get into the Ying and feeling her out. I really do like her. I think starting Morale Boost is still the play because the Chronos doesn't help that much, and even though Morale Boost is 10%, getting that ult just a little bit sooner on point fights is going to be extremely helpful. There's undenying getting Ying ult first is going to change the game because there's no hi-rez online. So let's get into this. So we have round 1, we have Cassie, the Tyra, the Rom. We have the Cassie and Tyra to counter that Rom, and that Cassie big game is amazing against Inara and the Rom. And Cassie's amazing against Koga in general because burst counters Koga. But they look like they're taking the left side here. I'm just going to start positioning now. I'm leaning right. This is called leaning right. They're on the left side. I'm going to start leaning towards the right sides. I'm going to put my friendlies between them and the enemies. I know BK's on the right, Koga's on the left. So I know I'm safe here. So I don't have to look to the right. Though I have to keep an eye on BK on the right side so he doesn't flank. I see Khan gets low here and I head over to help him out. I got you, Khan. I got you, my friend. I see Cassie. I'm like, oh, whoops. I kind of went for the Khan save, and then Koga or Cassie ended up dying. But we ended up fragging Koga there. Ying does an unexpected amount of damage. And one of the main reasons why Ying is very good this game is she farms damage against Rom and Anar because they're so stationary. They're so easy to farm damage on. BK attempted to make a play there, poor guy. So close to doing something there. We have ulti a minute and 45 in. Look at that. So now we have ulti for their retake. Tyra has ulti. This should, in theory, be a 100% win for our team. So let's see how this turns out because I don't actually remember. We're gonna put the clone down here for Barrack. Make sure he lives there in the tunnel. We know Rom's in the high ground. We know probably Rom's gonna dash the point. So we know they're probably going to touch here. So here comes the Rom, and I go ahead and ult. So I get zoned off to our backline because of the Rom. So that's why I ulted so early, because I'm going to be disconnected from my team and not have line of sight for healing. So I ulted just to make sure they stay alive, and with the Ying ult, even though if they don't take damage, it is a scary factor for the enemy where they won't do damage. So I thought that was a pretty effective ult. I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. Quick little top off on Rom. Fun fact on Ying, when you jump, you are now accurate on the right click. That changed like 4 patches ago, but it's something I don't do a lot in this game, and I haven't gotten used to on Ying yet for some reason. See, right there, I could have jump peeked the barrack over the payload rather than moving to the right. We go ahead and top off the barrack here through this Koga ulti. Also, another quick note, if you checked out the build at the beginning, we are running Illusion Health build. So what the point of this is since the nerf the bulldozer, I feel like the health build on clones might be a bit better. They can't kill them easy late game. And having the right click to heal them up constantly isn't bad. It's something I'm playing with, basically. It's something I'm testing to see if my Life Exchange clone health or Life Exchange clone reset build is better. That's something I'm going to have to test over time. And if you're curious what builds I am talking about, you can always go into game, click on the import button, type in Vex 30, and boom, get the builds yourself. I name all my builds, so you should know which one's which. So again, we're just bullying Rom here. We just got 7% ult charge like it was nothing. Rom tries to do something here, and he dips. Oh, just kidding. He comes right back. He's like, I'm coming back to die. Poor Rom. Oh, boy. Big game Cassie and Tyra against Rom. Right there, fun fact, shaking my mouse, I did not mean to do that. I was trying to use the VGS system to say something. I was going to say attack, I think. It was a VFA before. Yeah, VFA was attack before. So, I hit my ult button because I was trying to do VFA. That's all it was. Whoops. Yep, that's an ult charge now, but I'm already at 25%. Again, farming this ROM. Look how much ult charge I'm getting just from hitting this ROM. It is insane. Look at this. Look how fast they're going up. We're already at 54%. And now Inara. We are now at 64%. It's actually insane, these two tanks against Ying. And this is something a lot of players don't think about. A lot of players don't think about the fact that these small things on the end of the game is something I was thinking about during the draft. Well, partially. I thought about it more after the draft because I wanted to play Ying no matter what. I wanted to get a Ying video out. So we hear the BK out, so we put the clone behind so we can teleport to it just in case. Rom comes behind. I thought I was going to fall off the map there, but I didn't panic teleport. I waited to see if we did or not. They got us totally split here. I wasn't able to save that barrack. We think we have the touch here. We see nobody's in position to, and we barely get the touch. We're going to try to get out of here now. Getting that touch there was massive. We're going to try to save this Tyra doing damage Koga. And we miss our right click right there. As you can see, I shook my mouse. I do that a lot when I mess up. But if we hit that right click, Tyra lives. It would have been honestly 10 times better. I don't ult here because I thought Khan and Barrack were going to die a lot sooner. But they ended up staying alive, and I recognize that. So I go ahead and pop the ulti. I think it was a good call. Rom got low, and both of our tanks lived. So on their own, they lived. So I figured, okay, let's do this. Let's ult. Here comes the Sarasult. Big Sarasult there. We ended up living through it. We killed the Saras. We killed the Inara. I live for a while here. I die. And that's really it with the point. I got Sarasult pulled in. So there's really nothing else I could do there. I go ahead and get Chronos 2 and Morale 3. Again, we are not even on the second point fight of this game. And I have Chronos 2 and Morale 3. That is insane credit gain. Both tanks, though, too low. I'm going to try to get in here and save them. Nah. Nah. Put the clone back there. I don't know why I did that. Do damage to Koga. Oh, I mean, reasoning why I would do that is to get out after I do damage, because I was trying to do extra damage. This is another thing. Don't just sit there emoting at the end of rounds, okay? If you don't have ult charge, int in and try to do damage. Don't try to die. Don't feed, but do damage and get some free ult charge. It's so important. It is so important to get free ult charge in this game. Ults are amazing. Now, ults in this game aren't make or break the point fight, but a good ulti could make or break the point fight. Kind of checking out the talents here. Honestly, you should be checking out the talents before the first point, but I decided to do it now. I don't know why. Kind of brain fart, you know? Kind of going to set up here on the left side again. We're kind of see if there's people there. Boom. That dismount is so important on the left side because a lot of people like to take that high ground. Use that on hit scans. Or even like Pip and stuff. Pip can shoot a right click over there and slow everybody. We see a lot of people are getting low. I don't have ult charge. I think somebody's going to be flanking Khan here. I don't know. I don't remember why I thought that. I thought I heard like a sound cue or something. Tyra kind of ran in there. I don't know what she was really doing. We got to play careful. Rom is just pegging us. We have to play safe. Double clone up here. Get all the self-sustain we can. And what a great ulti by Rom. That was amazing to save me. We have ulti now. I tell the team we have ulti. It's basically one of those things like, hey, let's again, on this retake, use the Ying ult to make sure we win it. It's such a good secure. We have Tyra ult 2 to combo with it, so we are in such a good position right now to win this point. Khan's getting low, Barrack dies, and I'm like, oh, okay. Khan dashes in, and I start panicking. I'm like, okay, Khan, you're... Okay, Khan. You can see it on my face right there. I'm like, all right, okay. I didn't realize Khan was going to dash in like that. We end up capping there. I was trying to position for a body block right there. I was going to try to body block somebody from touching, but what amazing disengage by Cassie to clean that one up. Really, really good shield by Barrick there to keep us alive, too. Man, our team is actually playing really well right now, mechanically. Perfect disengage, perfect shield from Barrick to save me. I wait for Tyra to get out of cauterize because you have to recognize on healers when a teammate is going to get out of caught and if it's possible for them to get out of caught. So a lot of times I will wait for a heal, but some of the times I just heal them in caught because I don't see a chance of them getting out of caught because I recognize the enemies have line of sight or hitting them. So that's another fun fact for you. Another little tip there. That's something you have to recognize is when to heal and when not to heal in caught. And it's something that comes with time on supports. It's not something you're just gonna pick up instantly, you know. But knowing it's there is super important. Cassie though, we're just kind of falling back. We're resetting here. We're waiting a second. Khan's back now, and we're gonna go ahead and push up. I go ahead and ult this to make sure we keep healthy. We're at a minute 20 still, so with morale 3, I'm easily gonna get my ult charge by the next point or the end of the push. Tyra ults in, which is perfect. Makes a ton of space. We kill a Narc. Poco's one shot. For some reason I thought he went behind us. I don't know what Saris is doing here. I thought that would hit. If I actually hit those shots on Saris, she would die, but I missed. I for some reason thought that was gonna hit. And then I go to payload and I turn around like my team is all dead. When did this happen? I was actually so confused right there. Look at my face. I was like, what? How did my team die? All right, we're gonna try to live here. We're not gonna live, but I think we trade Koga. It'd be kind of nice if we did, at least for credits. Chronos 3 is online. And I'm thinking about a Haven, but honestly, I should have just went Resi right there. Their ultis are super effective here. Saris ult, BK stun, his Grumpy Bomb, and Nara ult, Rom ult. All those CCs are going to be a problem this game. And I should have bought Resi, but I was thinking about Haven for some reason. Haven's really good still. So if I win Haven, that's fine. But Resi should be a higher priority this game. I think I recognize that more later in the game. But again, more farming on Rom. He's just standing here letting me just bully him.
What? Overtime!
We have ulti here. I see our team's getting pretty low. I see how we have a chance to win this, so I go ahead and ult. I see they got pretty low on the high ground. I can reset my team's health, and this should be good. And what a pull off by Rom there. I didn't even recognize that in game. That's one benefit of doing this like post, is I just get to talk about the game, and I see things that I didn't before. That's a unnecessary in our ult, let's say that. Call out my ultimate down so I can show my percent. I tried to get my clone up there, but it didn't get up there, but it was an alright clone. I want to reset my clone, that one, the one on the left, though. It's not going to do much. Probably going to put it back here with me. Yep. Make sure the backline get topped off. That clone behind that tree, though, is super important for tanks pushing because that's right there where the tanks get choked up on. That's the choke. So, ooh, what a Saris ult, BKL, and Rom ult. They used 3 ults to defend that, and all we used was Ying ults early on in the push. So I'm here at 50%. Oh, I didn't mean to say help there, by the way. I don't know what I meant to do. Yeah, they shouldn't have used all 3 ults. That was a big misplay. I used Ying pretty early, and they used Saris to pull us all in, which is all right. They use Rom, and it's like, then they use BK. I'm like, wow, okay, that's overcommitment right there, especially on the defense. We do need to start looking into getting Resi now, though. I think I get Resi 2 here. Not 100% sure, but I should be getting Resi 2 here. That Anara Rom ult's going to clap us if we don't, so we better be careful. There it is. There's the Resi 2. I need to start double-clicking like I did there. I thought about that in-game. I, like, clicked on it once. I'm like, I need to start double-clicking. So I thought about that in-game, too. I don't double-click very often. It's not something I'm used to. I played 3.5 years of Paladins without double-clicking an item being in the game. So it's something I'm not going to do for so long. It's going to take so much time to get used to. Rom is super low. There's a really good kill on Rom. We killed him very early. BK a bit overextended there, but he had to. We had to make something happen. Calling by percentage. I think calling ultimate is down is really good now with the new VGS changes because it gives the percentage.
You're already dead.
I tried to get a heal on Khan there, but I didn't see a chance. But Koga ends up going for Tyra, so I don't panic at ult here. I know my team is fine. Even though there were 2 people low, I didn't think we were going to die there.
Looking great.
Pop off tire. We know Rom's behind us. We see our tanks. We see Barrett got pretty low, and I'm focusing on our backline. So I want to make sure our tanks stay healthy. That's why I ult there, because I'm focusing on this Rom with my DPS. That's one way you can use Ying ult is it's just that when you're focused super heavy on your DPS or tanks, and your DPS, the other, you know, the DPS or tanks aren't your main focus, and they're getting attacked, you can ult for them. It's just a ton of split healing. That's hard to explain for some reason. Rom, they're just kind of desperation touching at this point. They're not going to win this. They're just giving us, honestly, they're just giving us free ult charge. They should have just reset earlier, and they're making this early push way easier on us. Lord Tyra does end up dying to that Koga. Well played by Koga, getting a pick there, using their team's space they created by feeding onto points. But yeah, it's kind of just time for a reset and push the payload.
Keep moving.
That Rom and that Bomb King are set up on the left side. We honestly can just ignore them. I decided to ult for Khan here because I think I can keep him alive, but I'm honestly not sure. I do all I can there. We did tons of damage to Rom though. We ends up trading, and Koga gets super low here. I'm thinking about something here. I clone behind him and I TP. I have only 2 shots left. If I have any more shots there, I think he dies. It was an attempted good play, but yeah, it's disappointing. That was a sad base indeed. I was hoping I could either get follow-up or I'd kill him, but I only had 2 bullets left, and I should have recognized that. I went for a TP play. Didn't work out. Sometimes on supports, you do that. Test your limitations. Find out what you can do. If it doesn't work, whatever, you know. On supports, making plays can win or lose games. That's one thing when it comes to supporting that differentiates high-level supports to low-level supports is their level of playmaking, because it's pretty easy to just sit there and heal people. There's not much skill to that besides like healing prioritization. But the greatest supports in Paladins, the best supports in Paladins, they make plays. They get those, you know, triple quadra kills. They get those 5-man fears. They get those perfectly timed Ying ults, you know. They get those kills that they shouldn't, like that Ying. If I TP'd in with 3 ammo, I would have killed him. Also, my Ying Khan was a bit overextended there. I couldn't help him out. You know, so like that's what differentiates normal healers and supports to more advanced and pro supports. Is just the level of playmaking. And that honestly is something that comes with time and watching people who are better at support. That's why you watch me, right? Wow. Alright, Barrick's a bit overextended there. I'm going to try to TP up to him. So I get up here. I missed the heal. That's alright. No big deal. Get him topped off my right click. I see we're going in here. Khan is hard committing. Barrick's getting low. So we go ahead and pop the ulti here.
10, 9, 8,
Best case scenario, we start the snowball and we push. Worst case scenario, they use ults to counter us. I thought I heard a Koga behind us for some reason. But he was to the left, so he was going behind us. So that was a good call to look behind. But we know Koga's behind us. I thought he goes into the stairway here. Doesn't. Went all the way over there. So I'm going to go ahead and TP back to the team. Now my TP's up in 10. That's a little bit risky, but if he was low, I could have made that play and got that pick. We're going to put the clone over there for Cassie. We got to focus the Koga because he's focusing us. Rom's behind. We got to try to save Tyra. I know our Barrack was low, or our Khan was low, excuse me, but make sure our DPS stay alive. The tanks are doing a really good job self-sustaining without me. Rom's behind yet again. We have to focus it with Cassie, make sure Cassie stays alive. And the Saris hits all 4 people. I possibly, post Saris ulti, I could have TP'd and touched, then TP'd out. That was a play I could have made there. I'm pretty disappointed that I didn't attempt it and it didn't run through my head at the time, because that would have been the play. That's that playmaking that I was talking about earlier. If I make that play, we keep that push going and probably push it because I have ulti super soon. So pretty disappointed in myself on that one, but nothing you can do about it. So we've won 3 points in a row. Not too shabby. We'll take that. But now they use Saris ult, and they are down at ultimate for this point fight, which is amazing. Being up 1 ultimate on point fights is amazing. Ult economy is a thing. Right there, I'm checking for rejuves. See, they have life rip, Koga, and was it Tyra? Yeah, Tyra had life rip. We look for dismounts on the left. We get both. We're kind of just chilling for now. Get a clone back with us. Get a clone up on the point tank. We're chilling, looking for some basic healing here.
Already dead.
We go ahead and pop the ultimate here because they are hard engaging. They use 3 ultimates, and that's what Ying is best into. With a hard commitment, counter-ulting with Ying was huge. So right there, they used 3 ultis, and all I had to do is Ying ult to counter all of them. Khan tries to trade ult and get a kill. He doesn't. Cassie ults to save herself. Ooh, she died to Koga there. That was a lot of damage. Koga's range damage is nuts now.
Try to keep up.
Right now, we're just pressuring Koga. We're just doing damage. Trying to get ult charge. Make sure we can get another ult. Again, I call it my percentages so my team knows we do not have Ying ult for this. Inara's not exactly inting in, but she could have waited a little bit. We got to be very careful here with this Koga. Go ahead and make a TP play out. We know Koga might look for us, so we're leaning right again. Oh, I missed that heal on Khan. Disappointed. And then the clone was a waste over there. Should have put it on the point. Nice. Got good some healing a point. We get our ultimate. We go ahead and pop this. Boom. Save the Khan. The game's over at this point. Ying ult, even late game, is super nice. We got picks. They couldn't get that Sarah's ult. Again, just that one ult advantage was all we needed to win that game, and that is another W in ranked in our road to GM. And yeah, like I said at the beginning of the video, please let me know what you think of this style. Let me know what you think of the secondary style I mentioned at the beginning. Let me know if you want to see any other styles of ranked videos or like a different way to do this, because honestly, I think this is way better for teaching. This is way better for me. This is way better for you. I think it's better for everybody this way, but I want to refine it and see the exact best way to do it. Because again, that game, I felt like I was able to give y'all way more information than I usually could. So yes, 257k healing. Nuts. Ying is actually really good. She is a very good healer. 70k damage. We farmed at Nar and Rom. Jesus. Kresnik with the invite. Played with him a little bit today. Yeah, honestly insane. Ying healing is nuts. Ying damage is nuts. Ying is honestly very viable. I don't know what the meta is yet, but I hope you enjoyed this video. I also hope you enjoy your day, night, evening, morning, dawn, dusk, or whatever it is where you live. And I will see you in the next one. Later. And a huge shout out to my members: Banana Bobs, Branch Fam 805, Clayton Nabidi, Connor, Dark Phantom, Jay, Mason Lane, Sivas, Raph, Just Creepies. And to all my other members, thank you so much.